2025 14-inch co-ed mush ball national championship, first championship game. Fat Kids did beat Who Got It to get to the championship. Scott Gates, just like he did in the winter bracket championship game, leads off with an infield hit. So this is a rematch. Fat Kids beat Who Got It to get here. And Athletes HQ trying to go clean and win a title. It'd be their first. Fat Kids have not won this event either. And we'll get to a couple of rules as Amanda steps in. And she just hits a little roller. Spencer Mahoney. And they throw across. And they call him out. So we'll look at the replay. Amanda beat the throw to first. Great throw back by the first baseman, right on the money. And you be the judge there. So Scott Gates trying to be aggressive. Nice play by the first baseman over there, Morgan. She threw a P over here. And Spencer, after throwing the ball, had the wherewithal to continue to third. So here's Macho Soto now, runner on first with one out. And we talked earlier how Athletes HQ's defense been pretty good. Amanda chugging to third. She'll make it easily. Runners on the corner. And that's what we were talking about. HQ likes to put a lot of people in the outfield when a man hits. And Macho Soto just stroked it easily through that big wide open middle. So runners on the corner now. Nicole, who's been hitting right-handed, is going to switch around and hit left-handed. My guess is she's going to try to score to this run. Evans tight at second. And she hits a little pop-up. This is going to be close. If she goes, and she did not go. She jockeyed a little bit, but stayed. So 2 outs, runners on the corner. Should be Anthony Stacy, who looked like he brain locked a little bit and didn't realize he was on deck. So we'll get to some rules at this half inning. Then this is a 14-inch mush ball. It is pretty soft. And Stacy hits it hard, but right at the outfielder who is playing in left center. So a couple of base runners. Great defensive play prevents them from scoring. And we'll head to the bottom of the first. So we'll run through some quick rules. It's a 14-inch mush ball, 60-foot bases, leadoff can't steal. 38 feet from the rubber to the point of home plate. 2 fakes or hesitations. Third arm action must be to deliver the ball home. Throw or a fake to a base is one of your fakes or hesitations. If you are wearing a glove, you must maintain contact with the rubber. If you're pitching, if you're not pitching, you get a drag step, 1 step left, right, or back. And no fence, so it's all you can get. Again, we'll point out the quirk, short dugout fence, and these little openings on both sides of the diamond, which sometimes come into play on overthrows. So nothing across there. They threaten but do not score. And very similar lineups. Really, the only change for the Fat Kids is Trey Johnson had to leave. So Brandon Molina has gone into his spot, which was the 7th hole. So Jeff Ashley Spencer here for HQ, and Jeff pounds it into the alley. Nobody's getting to that. Amanda gets to it quick. She throws it to Brandon, and he overshoots the cutoff man. But no coach here for HQ, and Jeff was unaware that the throw was airmailed. And Brandon Molina looks like he's hurt out there. It was a great job by Amanda to get to it. And she flipped it to him. I'm not sure if this is a cramp, Or maybe when he caught it, maybe stepped in a divot. So they're going to run out there to take a look at him. He was rolling around a little bit. I can't see what he's doing out there. And of course, Athletes HQ, Jordan Dean jogging out there. Take a look. And let's just hope it's a cramp. And they're rubbing something over there. Jordan is there. They got his leg up. I think that's a cramp. Is that a cramp? And again, it was a warm day out here. Brandon didn't play most of the day, and they're running a bottle of water out there so he can try to get hydrated. And they are already thin on the bench. So the leadoff man, Jeff, bombed the triple into the alley. Could have been a home run, but some quick feet by Amanda cut it off. She had the wherewithal to flip it to Brandon Molina. And as he planted the throw, he cramped up. So he's up and around. Glad to see that. He's taking his jersey off. Now he's putting it back on. And he's trying to walk it off, but cramps are a little problematic, especially for outfielders. So he's trying to work it out here a little bit. Still trying to stretch that calf out. And that's good sportsmanship by by Jordan Dean to get out there. It's part of what they do at Athletes HQ is they train athletes. And Jordan's business very successful. So we'll see if he'll be able to stay. I think it's the leg that does not have the sliding pad on it. So he's kind of walking okay, so hopefully he'll be able to continue. And he's waving him off now, saying he's okay, so that's good news. As Mike Oliver, the center fielder from Hex in an earlier tournament this summer, blew out his MCL and had some ACL damage. We understand he's recovering from surgery and hoping to be back for the start of next season. So Brandon's still kind of hopping around out there. So leadoff triple for HQ. And I think he's going to try to stay in the game. Because Ashley Lentine is coming in. And now they're going to switch outfielders. They're going to put Brandon in the infield. And Scott Gates is going to go out to left. And Mark Ross is going to go to right. So it'll be interesting to see if HQ tries to test Brandon at short center. We don't normally see Brandon play infield. He's a very smooth outfielder, glides to the ball and does a great job. So on the reset, runner on third, nobody out, Ashley Lentine in the box. And Ashley tries to go the other way, and that's just going to be a foul ball. She looked like she was just trying to push a little ground ball over there. But Ashley'd be better served trying to hit the ball to the second baseman. Now Anthony Stacy. See, I think this is a mistake. Anthony put Brandon Molina over there. And that ball is going to be foul, so that'll be a strikeout. Trying to go down that right field line. She got a few hits today that way, but I would have rather had Anthony jump to the first base side and try to cut off a ground ball to second versus letting it get to second or Brandon Molina to short center, because that would have scored a run. So here's Mahoney, runner on third, 1 out. Chance to put HQ on top. And he crushes it the other way. That's going to be down the line. 1 run is in. Mahoney takes the turn. Good job by Gates to get it in to hold him to a double. So Spencer Mahoney, we told you he's a menace, drove that toward the left field line. So here's Lauren with 1 out now, another runner in scoring position. And Lauren, a little pop-up, and Macho one-hands it. And a little late covering, but they get there. Nice play by Macho Soto. Show it to you on the replay here. Reached out with one hand and plucked it. Nicely done. And that's going to bring up Jordan Dean. Again, HQ would like to pick up that second run. In the Winter Bracket Championship game, they shut the Fat Kids out. And Mark Ross makes the play. So you never underestimate the type of baggage that being shut out in a game can have carrying over. But we're going to head to the second, 1-0 HQ. Sorry. Inadvertently gave him a run there. Again, if HQ wins, it's over. They will be national champions. Fat Kids need to win this game to force the if game. Sun's starting to go down. If there is an if game, we'll rotate over to first to our regular perch. So it's going to be Sarah, Brian, and Morgan. Or I'm sorry, Lexi, Brandon, and Linda. And the thing to watch here when Brandon Molina comes up is if he hits a ball, how does he get out of the batter's box? Because sometimes when you got those cramps, they kind of linger on you a little bit. And I believe the cramp was in that bare leg, which is also his plant foot, which means when she falls out there, also means that when he plants that back foot to swing and has that torque action, when you try to open up the hips, it tends to put a lot of stress on that back leg. And the swing looked good, but Mahoney gets there, and Brandon got out of the box pretty good there. And looks like another player just jogged into the Fat Kids dugout. I think he ran in there to get food. He didn't come to help. I didn't hear that. So there's a ground ball, and the Fat Kids will go 1-2-3 as Linda grounds out. And the Fat Kids, this game, we'll see what HQ does here, but in that first game, HQ scored a run in the first and a run in the second. That score held for a little while until they put up a 3-spot late. And Brandon looks like he's moving a little better. I didn't really see him over here drinking a lot of water before he hit. Sometimes that's really what you need to do. And that's why it's always good to have water and Gatorade. So we head to the bottom of the second inning here. It's going to be Sarah, Brian, and Morgan for HQ.
I know, it's as big as you.
No, I'm bigger than
So here we are, bottom of the second. Starting to cool off a little bit. I'd like to congratulate Who's Got It for finishing third, Lunatics fourth. And Who's Got It had a long day. As I believe they played 5 games today, 2 yesterday, 7 total. And it looked like when they played the Fat Kids, and it was a pretty good game. Fat Kids opened up a little later in that contest. Looked like Who Got It was running out of a little bit of steam. And they basically played through the day in the heat. So here's Brian Evans. And Brian goes in the air, Amanda's there, and she puts it away for out number 2. And that's going to bring up the first baseman, Morgan. I'd like to give a special shout out to Becca Cavanaugh, who was spectacular at first base this weekend. She saved the Who's Got It infield, probably about 10 errors. Snagged a couple of line drives and was just excellent. And Brandon Molina on his first play shovels it over for out number 3. So Stacy deflected it. Molina looked pretty good. He changed direction there. And we're going to head to the third. Still 1-0. Or I'm set. Yeah, the third. And this is one of the reasons why we wanted to start the event on Friday, because it makes for a real long day. We got 6 games in, which on a 2-diamond complex would have translated to 3 time slots. And right now it's 6:27. This game could have been starting at 9:30 if you tried to run it in one day. So it's going to be Mark Ross, Brianna, and then Scott Gates here in the top of the third inning. And there's a little bouncer, Evans, on it. Throw to Morgan in time for out number 1. And a good thing that Spencer took a look. He was got the ball back from Evans there and was going to turn and throw it to Ashley. And she's refixing her hair, putting it into a bun. And that could have been a bad thing. And there's a little soft pop-up. Lauren Dean makes the play. So Brianna pops out to Lauren Dean, brings up Scott Gates. So I think there could be some bad juju bouncing around in the attic of the Fat Kids as they got shut out. And now through 9 2/3, they've yet to score a run on HQ. And there's a little pop-up. Ashley Lentine handles it. And we're going to head to the bottom of the third.
Feel what happened. He needs to wake up a little bit. I sucked his dick this morning. Why don't you finish it?
So it's going to be Mike, Jess on the top. Jeff.
We were in the shower.
Nicole, I was about 10 seconds late. I didn't get the... The big dog sees all. Inside joke, something that happened off camera. So we got Mike, Jess, and the top coming up here. If your athlete takes cue now, you've got to 3 innings of this ball game with the shutout. And what you want to try to do is impose your will a little bit and push out. And try to break the fat kid's spirit here. And there's a hard ball that's going to drift way foul. And as a precaution, they turned the lights on at 5:30, even though they didn't need them here. But they wanted to make sure there wasn't going to be any disruptions in the ball game as the sun starting to set out here in Melrose Park. Yeah. Full count now, so Anthony Stacy doesn't want to lose them. And he swings and he just drills a line drive into center. And Amanda gets it in. So leadoff man on, it brings up Jess. And Mike, one of the courtesy runners, so Brian Evans comes out. National championship game. Neither team has won one. And we'll pay some bills at the end of this half inning. And there's a little pop-up. Brandon Molina got there, so he's moving pretty good. I know when I used to get cramps, man, I couldn't walk straight for a week. And there's nothing worse than getting that calf cramp. So here's Jeff, booming triple his last time up, scored the only run of the ball game. And there he slashes it through the hole the other way. Evans' big turn comes to a sliding stop, and he gets back. So a little something working here with one out. Brings up Ashley Lentine.
Jeff, one. Brian, one.
With Spencer Mahoney on deck.
Jeff, beat it forward. Beat it forward.
Spencer has been pounding it. We saw him get an MVP out here a little while ago. Or excuse me, that was at DDLR, I believe. He might be in line for another one. And Ashley. And now the ball gets away from Gates. Evans will score. So it looked like Gates was maybe going to try to pick it up and throw it for the fielder's choice. But he didn't corral it.
Jeffrey, one. Ash, one.
And now Mahoney comes up. First and second with one out. And after the game, we'll have a few interviews, and we'll be taking team pictures, of course, and naming of the MVP. We did something a little different this year. First place team will get championship t-shirts. Of course, a trophy. And there's a ball hit off of Stacy. And they're going to go ahead and send Jeff. And another run scores, so Stacy got a hand up. And then the ball rolled into no man's land. And here comes Lauren Dean. They called Ashley Lentine out on the throwback, so 2 outs. Good speed aboard at first. No, she doesn't have any issue. And there's a little soft flare that Gates handles. I think sometimes people think those are wraps, but a lot of the players that wear shorts wear sliding pads. So that's usually the leg they'll slide on. and they don't want to get torn up. Now, when she comes to third, we can take a little better look at it and see if it's in fact a sliding pad or a neoprene wrap.
Uncle Chuck don't sleep good tonight. He's literally running around the country.
But a lot of times they'll wear the neoprene and they'll just treat the wrap like a sliding pad. And I couldn't really get a good look at it. Kind of looks like that's a sliding pad. So here's Amanda leading off. 3-0. Change the inning here. Amanda, little roller off the mound. Nice scoop by Morgan. And I believe that was the right call. We've seen some pitchers get off the mound and make some athletic throws to first. And Amanda, who can scoot, they just get her. Again, if that ball gets past the pitcher, it's a base hit, but nicely done. Pitcher got into his hole. And here's Macho Soto. High, towering fly ball. Evans is there. 2 outs. So as we approach the halfway point here, this is starting to turn into a very long shutout streak. We are now at 10 2/3 innings. And here's Nicole. Last time up, she switched around and hit left-handed. She's going right-handed this time with nobody on. She tries to go big, but Jordan Dean is there. He puts it away. So another quiet inning for the Fat Kids. Halfway through, 3-0. So HQ right now in control of the ball game, doing what they've been doing all weekend, which is playing on-point defense. And they're scoring runs when they have to. They're not leaving anything on the table or giving anything away. And you can see here the Fat Kids with a very slow, methodical walkout. And I would think if HQ, and they're going to make a change here. Brandon Molina is going to come out. And I'm trying to see what the changes are here. Looks like Anthony Mysek, Noach, is coming into the ball game. It looks like Noach is actually going to pitch. So Stacy's going to go up the middle and play short center. And Noach was, Brandon tried to go. Must be acting up on him. So leading off is going to be Jordan Dean. Then it'll be Sarah and Brian. And I think a couple of runs here, and they might actually break the Fat Kid's spirit a little bit. And that happens sometimes when you are working and got to come back. Even though the Fat Kids didn't have to sit and they played a good game against Who's Got It. And Jordan Dean just drills it as he walks that dog hard down that line. Throw, not in time. Jordan Dean sliding in. And that was a pretty swing. As Jordan just drilled a hard line drive straight as an arrow down that line. Pretty good throw here. But Jordan sliding in easily. So leadoff double brings up Sarah. And Brian Evans on deck. And that's outside. So he walks Sarah now, first two hitters on, brings up Brian Evans.
Not too deep, Scotty. Not too deep.
So Trey Johnson had to leave his replacement with the calf injury. And Evans up the middle, it gets through. Dean's going to score. And Sarah will stop 4-0 HQ. And they got that look now. They're starting to believe. So we're a little bit more than halfway through. Brings up Morgan. And Morgan, little ground ball. Stacy steps and throws. They get the double play. Sarah moves into third. So 2 outs now for Mike. So Morgan put a good swing on it, but hit it right up the middle at the short center. And they turn the double play. And there's a rocket base hit. So Mike comes through with a 2-out hit. And they push out to a 5-0 lead. And that's going to bring up Jess. And a courtesy run for Mike.
Hey, 2 outs, 2 dead.
With Jeff on deck. And there's a little spinner. Noach does get to it, and that'll be the 3rd out. But they keep extending out 5-0 as we head to the 5th. So this is going on 11 innings. Fat Kids have not scored a run on HQ. And like I said, sometimes you get that bad juju in the attic and it's hard to overcome. Especially when you got a guy leave and a guy get hurt. You start getting into a negative frame of mind. So Anthony, Lexi, and Noach coming up this inning. And Anthony tries to cut. A couple of fans will throw it in and save us a few seconds.
Do you see how pressed men get when I tell them I have a list and they make it? They get pressed.
Big man, Charlotte. Just about.
Stacy, little ground ball. Evans moving to his left makes the play. So Brian Evans, about 4 or 5 steps, got there, made it look easy. Leadoff man down.
Damn! Okay, do it again. Pop off. I got him this one. And Amanda ate them all. And she's mad at you, so no. Charles, sit on it. Sit on it. Sit on it. Sit on it. Say, ask Amanda. So you have to ask Amanda. No, you. You just made Amanda's list. You better ask her. Oh, he said excuse me.
And there's a little pop-up, and Brian Evans, having a busy inning, makes the play.
Why you just grab me like that, sis?
And that's going to bring up Noach. So Lexi, trying to go the opposite way, popped it up.
Why are you getting my shirt?
And there's a ground ball knocked down by the pitcher. And the Fat Kids, another scoreless inning. And we head to the bottom of the fifth, 5-0. HQ hunting a title.
And then after we're going to June June.
Come on, guys. Come on. Top, guys, top, top, top. Top, top, top. Top.
So it's going to be the top of the lineup for HQ. Jeff, Ashley, and Spencer. And like I said, the Fat Kids just look a little flat. We still got a decent amount of people in the park. Joker Drizzle camped out under some tents down the right field line of this field. And Jeff hammers this one. Amanda gets a read on it. And you see out there, far, far away in left field, we got fans. Got a few fans over here. So a lot of teams hanging around. We even got some out by the bocce ball courts. So here's Ashley. And Ashley off a notch, Macho Soto will make the play off the deflection for out number 2. Brings up Spencer Mahoney. And nobody's had an answer for Spencer all weekend. And that pitch is a little deep. And Mahoney just keeps on hitting as he's going to throw another extra base hit. And another triple. So Spencer Mahoney continues his hot hitting ways. Just a hard line drive up the alley into right center. Turned it into a triple. And here comes Lauren Dean, so 2-out opportunity for a run. And she throws a hit out there and scores the 6th run of the ball game. So everything breaking HQ's way brings up Jordan Dean. Rifled a hit down the right field line his last time up. And there he hits one right over the bag, fair. Lauren Dean's going to make it to third. Another run scores. And her husband ends up with a stand-up double, a rocket right over third base. 7-0. And that brings up Sarah. So HQ all business. And there's a swing and another base hit. Jordan's going to score run number 8. And they're free swinging now.
I bet you won't.
brings up Brian Evans.
Let's go. Let's get out of here.
And should Evans hit a home run here, the ball game would be over. National championship would be in the bank. And Mahoney doing everything. Now he's going to coach third.
That's true. You do clean them up.
And Evans goes toward the gap on his horse. He dropped it. Sarah's going to come to third. Now the ball gets away. So it brings up Morgan.
Momo!
And Brian Evans is quick. Now with 2 outs here, you're not going to walk her. I think Raider just wanted to make them aware of the fact that the game winner is at second. With Mike on deck. And there's a little ground ball. She sits on it, so we will get to the 6th. As HQ can't get to 10 there, but they're right on the number. And if you're the Fat Kids, you need to break this scoreless streak, which is currently at 12 in these 2 games they've played against HQ. So Raider and Brandon Molina are trying to rally the troops.
You see your besties here?
She was making a mess. She cleaned up after herself.
So it's going to be Linda, Mark, and Brianna. Bottom third of the Fat Kid lineup. They got a lot of work to do in a short time to do it in.
Go, Linda. Have fun up there. Swing hard. Have fun up there.
Hey, how about we all take a hit? I got a hit.
And I thought at the beginning of the tournament that these 2 teams would be squaring off, and they have. The Fat Kids just have not had an answer for HQ. And there's a little high fly ball. Jordan Dean puts it away. And that'll bring up Mark Ross.
I know she got that from.
Couldn't be me. Say hi, little Dave.
How are you?
That's little Dave.
Special with another one.
That's his name.
Don't shock you.
Because he's tiny.
She goes, why is his name Little Dave? He ain't even little.
And there's a ground ball, and he gets past Ashley, so Mark Ross gets a 1-out single here.
Yeah, nice.
And it brings up Brianna with the top looming and Scott Gates. And that's really what the Fat Kids need to do. They just need to string some hits, put something on the board, and start feeling a little bit better and maybe getting re-engaged in the ball game. And there's a little roller to Evans. He'll just take the safe out.
Back.
You already got one.
So 1 out here for Scott Gates, runner at second.
Hey, that's a big run out there, Scotty. Let's go.
Nobody there.
Starts with 1.
Yeah.
So Scott Gates in the box. And there's a rocket, but right at Mahoney. Pitch and catch over to Morgan.
He's actually made a few errors.
And that'll do it for the 6th. So the woes continue. 13 straight innings without a run. And we head to the bottom of the 6th. HQ chasing a title. 2 runs right here will get it for him. And it is going to be the pitcher, Mike, Jess, and then the top. Mike gets on. They will courtesy run for him.
That's how you hit the ball. You gotta make that walk over. Nah.
Hi. What's your name?
I'll take that. It's pretty good.
So Nicole's daughter over here is the star of the show.
Face. I like that.
Ooh!
Bye, guys, you're up!
9 and 10, 9 and 10, coming up, 9 and 10.
So here comes Mike leading off the bottom of the sixth. That's our feel-good moment of the game. Spencer Mahoney having a little conversation. A lot of kids in the park today.
We have 11 guys. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's like having 11 guys. I thought 11 guys were just... A pinch.
No, grabs a strike there. And there's a little chopper. Stacy, long throw, and Nicole with the good stretch. She grabs the out.
Hey, way to get it over there.
She's looking at her boyfriend like, you couldn't throw it better than that? So here's Jess with Jeff on deck. And there's a little roller to third. Brianna picks and throws out number 2. So top of the lineup with Jeff, Ashley on deck. If I'm not mistaken, the Fat Kids might have lost in the championship game last year. I'm not sure. I know last year they won the Melrose Co-Ed. And you don't want to walk Jeff because if Ashley took the walk, then Mahoney'd be in the box with a chance to end it. And he does walk him. And Ashley is going to go to first. And Mahoney, with one swing, could end the ball game.
Yeah. I got no help.
What's up, Alex? So here's Mahoney. And they are plenty deep for him all the way around. And he rockets it toward the alley. One run is in. Here comes Ashley. And they're going to hold her. She turns and looks. 9-0.
Hey, 2 outs. Last one here. 2 outs.
And Mahoney has just been on fire. Base hit here by Lauren would end the ball game with her hubby on deck, Jordan. Lauren a base hitter last time up, and she floats another one. Ball game over. And Athletes HQ goes clean. They win the national championship, defeating the Fat Kids 10-0 here. Fat Kids looked like they were a little beat up. Lost Trey Johnson, Brandon Molina with a leg injury. And HQ solid start to finish. Played all their games today. 6 of them, I believe. And they win the title. So we're going to have pictures. MVP, Fat Kids, home plate. So they're going to bring the hardware out. They're going to take pictures. And it was a good effort by the Fat Kids all weekend. But HQ was on a mission, and they win the event. And they are the 2025 SSA 14-inch Co-Ed Mush Ball National Champions. And they do have plaques for all of the players on the first team, or I should say for the national champions and the runner-up. And we're hearing a lot of rumors about the Fat Kids 16-inch men team picking up some good players. It's going to be a crazy off-season. So they're going to get in for their picture.
Yeah, we gotta look that way. Hold the sign.
You can tell everybody.
What's the countdown?
Okay, one more. Hold on.
No one gave Gio a phone for us to take.
So
We didn't even take a photo.
you can see they're handing them their runner-up national championship tournament plaques. And there's Marla Munden doing it. I don't know who the MVP will be. And we're going to rotate out so the Fat Kid fans can take a few pictures. So they're making sure they gave the teams the right pictures. And they got their T-shirts. Hopefully they're going to put them on. Although they're all sweaty, so they don't want to. But at least hold them up.
We'll do one with, one without.
All right. So SSA always gives good swag. And we'll have some interviews with Jordan Dean and whoever the MVP is.
Laura?
And they're knocking the trophy over. First time national champions. They got to get used to it.
You're in the way.
Patty, get out of her way.
I'm taking a bunch, Laura.
So we got the pictures. We'll let them settle in and take theirs. And we're going to take more. They're holding up their SSA National Championship T-shirts.
Hold on.
Where's Jordan?
Oh, what happened? My phone just blanked out here.
I'm just doing a bunch, Laura.
You got your phone? Take a picture.
Okay.
You good, Gio?
Yeah, I'm good.
Jules, you get one at least? Get in there.
So the T-shirts say Co-Ed Mush Ball National Champions on there with the SSA logo and the year. So
All of us.
Picture. Very good, great job. And every year we do give an MVP out. And this year we're having co-MVPs. And why are you smiling? And the first MVP that we have is Mike Boyle.
So the picture, Mike Boyle, one of the co-MVPs.
Co-MVP is Lauren Dean.
So Lauren Dean, co-MVPs.
Okay, and you know what? Before we leave, can I get a couple pictures of you guys? And actually, I only have one.
So we'll grab some. Pat, you're going to take this picture?
Here, take. Just throw it on there. Throw it on the ground.
So we'll grab interview with the co-MVPs after the pictures. All right, so come on over. Let's talk to the co-MVPs a little bit. So we'll go with ladies first.
Yes.
So Lauren, you guys look sharp, great defense the whole weekend. What are your thoughts? First co-ed national championship.
It's a great team. We have really good team chemistry. Jordan obviously put together a very good team, and hopefully we have more coming.
There you go.
There you go. Yeah.
And Mike, how about yourself? How do you feel?
Good. We have the same team that we had here in the summer, which helps a lot, builds the chemistry, and we're going to be here for a while. So
Nice.
it's a lot of fun. Yep.
So there you go, the two co-MVPs, and we'll try to grab a word with Jordan. I don't know where he's at. There he is.
He's gonna let her in. It's all good.
I'll get it. It's up to you. Yeah.
If it's not too much trouble, we'll give it
No,
to him.
I'll get it another one.
All right. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so here we are with Jordan Dean, the manager and owner of the team. How's it feel, man? You got one.
Yeah, got two. Got one earlier this year, and then took the same squad and double dipped the co-ed tournaments. Feels good.
Yeah, I heard Mike saying that you guys, this is the same team you play league with, and he said that it's kind of nice to have the group together like that.
Yeah, there's been a handful of us that have played co-ed for a while, and then the rest, outside of Spencer, all the girls pretty much work at the facility. So we got a little bit of an advantage with practicing and getting some instruction. So.
Well, I got to tell you, Spencer was a menace all weekend.
Yeah, no, everyone wonders why we run the 4-man and we get to leave him and Brian on an island, and I think it showed today.
There you go, Jordan Dean.
Thanks, Joe.
A very happy squad. And I'm going to try to get a few words with Spencer Mahoney, who I thought had a terrific weekend.
It's true.
So, Spencer,
What's going on, Gio?
man, you were a menace all weekend, man.
It was fun. Fun tournament to be a part of. I love the co-ed stuff. What's going on?
Not much, man. You were just, I don't know if I saw you making out all weekend.
Oh, there were definitely a couple of those. It took a couple of years to get used to the mush ball and trying to figure out how to hit it, but I think we finally figured a couple things out. And I think actually the first time we played Fat Kids, I don't think I got a hit. So outside of that, we ended up hitting the ball well in the last game. That's all that matters, and it was fun.
There you go, Spencer Mahoney, one of the great dudes in the game. So you got it, Spencer. So there you go. Very happy Athletes HQ. They go clean. They win the 2025 SSA 14-inch co-ed mush ball tournament. The dogs are getting into it.
Oh, yes. Yeah, well, how about the future?
There you go.
Where's your future?
There you go.
Kinsley, say hi.
Hey, what do you have to say?
Say hi.
What do you have to say?
Say go team.
You go.
He was wondering if the microphone was something he could eat. So there you go. So, like we said, there were a lot of kids. The great thing about this co-ed is we always get a lot of people, wives, girlfriends, kids coming out to it. We hope you enjoyed the coverage this weekend. We'll get the pictures online and look for that. So on behalf of SSA Broadcast, we'll be up at the LBS. I think they're calling themselves now. They dropped the C. But we'll be up at Hamlin Park tomorrow, and we'll show you a little bit of the Los Barachos softball tournament. And on behalf of everybody here, the Veterans Park District, we'd like to thank everybody and say have